Hi guys, welcome to your July 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Week 1 for the beautiful sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good? Bam bams. Hello to my members and my patrons. Let's get cracking. That bonus was deep and it went way beyond what I wanted it to because I just felt resentment and I felt control and I felt all types of stuff. So you are battling it out for the death. And not a literal death, but you are battling it out, Aries. Your person is pissed off at you. You may be pissed off at them. You guys are not speaking. Shit is hitting the fan and I'm here to bring it to you. And I'm kind of happy that I'm reading it now rather than maybe 3 days ago, because a lot of times when the shifts happen, you know, I'm picking up on the pulse of it. You know, it's like these planetary shifts, Venus and Mars meeting a couple days ago into yesterday was supposed to be this beautiful astrological, you know, event because they long to be with each other, but there's all of this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And that's all fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, your Mars may not want to meet the Venus. Maybe you guys are arguing. And so that particular energy, I definitely felt for you per se. There's a lot of miscommunication and misconceptions with this connection that I'm picking up on today. The first card that indicates, the past energy off the bat, I'm telling you, is the Chariot. You could be connected with someone that has Cancer in their chart. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm telling you right now that this was definitely an instance of how we're going to move forward. What are we going to do? It always comes down to control and a lot of your connections because of the way in which you perceive things. And unfortunately, sometimes you can attract an individual who needs to balance you out, or you like the person because they allow you plenty of space, but then when it's time for you to actually, you know, do certain things, you don't want to do that. And like I tell everybody, I hold each individual zodiac sign accountable for what their weakness and their strength is. And when the cards come out, don't get mad at the cards. Just if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But this is what I'm feeling. You guys have had struggles in the past on how to move forward. Who's controlling the ship? It feels like between you and your person, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And I know this because I see the card. It came out in the bonus. Like, I was just like, wow, like that bonus was just as long as this video is. It's ridiculous. And it's like, let's move forward, but then let me retreat for answers. It's this back and forth of one moment, let's move forward together. The next moment, I didn't like what happened, so I'm going to retreat to find some answers. It's been a very inconsistent energy, and it's very unpleasant. On one hand, you know, with the Chariot, the person wants to rewrite the love story, the energy between you guys. They want an opportunity to reconcile love, but unfortunately, with the hurt, and honestly, I feel that there's a lot of disappointment. You know, what's staring me in the face at the very top of this deck is trying to get over this Five of Cups and trying to get over this disappointment of the past. You know, yes, I want to rewrite the love story. I want to move forward with you. You are my true love. And this person, you know, a lot of this did come out in the bonus about how they're realizing that you're their soulmate. They do. They say, you know, they feel very much so that they're supposed to be with you. And you guys are supposed to be together, but the tops of the decks indicates that there's just so much muck. It's so clouded right now. Your judgment is being clouded from your past disappointments of one another and regret. And that's really, 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 really sad for me to see. So let's go ahead and get into these energies. Give me 1 second. And the first energy being the Four of Swords indicates a lot to me because that really is pretty much saying that it's time for rest, a quiet contemplation. You guys could be contemplating away from one another. You know, you may not be with one another when you are going into a very contemplative type of mode. You need time to clear your energy. You need time away from one another. And it's hard to do that because you guys make each other so happy. And I'm just going to say, I feel like there's a lot of this for the both of you. But now I will revert from reading this from their perspective and telling you what, and, you know, and tapping into what they're not telling you. You make them very happy. The sun is here. And in their heart, they would like to get back to a place of friendship. They feel like there has been some things that has been lost between you guys. Maybe you should rebuild that friendship and only focus on that friendship from now. Because right now with the Four of Cups, I don't think you guys, well, this person is feeling like they're not interested in the love. There is a part of you that lives in them. You are a part of them. And I don't know, you know, how long you guys have been together. It feels like 4 months, 4 years, or 8 or double that for some of you guys. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, fire is here, Leo. Somebody could have some Leo in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio is here. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in their chart. And then we end with the Devil. And that is what I feel like has been the issue. This Devil energy is attachment. It's control. It is these unhealthy attachments and emotions, emotionally addictive thoughts. It's the addictions. It's that addiction card as well. And when I see what's clarifying that, then you understand, it will all make sense. We also have the King of Pentacles, which is power. Yes, I'm liking it. And then we do have High Priestess. And so I'm feeling like right now this person is trying to rest. You know, fours are about stability. They want to get their mental stability back on track. They want to get their how they love, why they love back on track. And if you hear that banging, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. There's some construction going on right outside my office, and it's driving me nuts. But anyway, you guys are definitely in retreat mode. Now, whether that means that it's a full-blown breakup, we'll see what happens when I get the clarifiers. But there's a lot of disappointment. And so, you know, they're feeling like there are some things that's lost between you guys, Aries. They really want to get back to a friendship. This feels like this person understands you, but then you turned into a monster, and they don't understand your monster. They understand your heart. If that, you know, they don't understand this monster that lives within you. They don't understand. And let's just face it, if you are dealing with any of those type of things, depending on what your Aries placement is, it's not like you're going to be forthcoming with that information. And again, it can go both ways. I feel like I have to say that a million times when people know when you watch tarot, it's not supposed to resonate every little thing. And a lot of the times when I'm reading someone else's perspective, what difference does it make? If it's not your energy, it's not your energy. That's how they feel. There's like, and I talked about this in a bonus, there's plenty of things that I picked up on about this person's personality as well. So go and take a look at that, because, you know, half, and I say half, I have to come up with percentages. I'm Earth, so it just kind of makes it right for me. Like, dare I say that 50% of this is because of what you brought to the party. And the other 50 you developed because of this relationship. So let's just keep it fair and say that that's what happened with the both of you guys. But they want to get back to a place of friends. They feel maybe that maybe romantically, as much as they love you, then right now is definitely not the time. There's been a lot of struggles in who's going to lead and who's going to follow. And this monster inside of you, that is what I'm calling this devil, because that is a metaphor for the monster. So, yes, they brought their devil to the party, and you guys devils have been fighting it out. And that's basically what relationships are, right? Your worst and best and my worst and best, and we try to find a common medium, and it does not look like you guys were able to do this. Right now, they're trying to get their mind right. They're trying to stabilize their thoughts because they're afraid of this devil. This devil hurt them. Whatever inside of you, you meant well, but this devil hurt them. There's a lot of things in this particular reading that's letting me know it's all about regrets and things that happen. First and foremost, let that go. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to accept. They're trying to get back to a place of friendship, eliminate all of the shit that went bad, eliminate, you know, a lot of things. But let's get to these clarifiers, because I'm looking at this devil and I really want to tear this devil apart and give you some reasons why or what could have went wrong that makes them feel this way. Okay. So right now, again, they are in rest, relaxation, and contemplating their thoughts, their words, things that have been said in the past, and trying to calibrate that and bring that into balance. That's being clarified by retreat. Time to walk away to find yourself. And this person walked away, not necessarily, not with their heart on their sleeve, not without heartbreak. It did hurt them, but this is what they did. The sun is being clarified by soulmates. When it comes down to love, that's not the point. The point it just got to a place where it got bad. It got bad. Do you understand? Friendship is being clarified by come to me. I think that what is desired in the heart is for you to come back if you guys are separated. That's a heart place. It's always the most underrated part of the board, or sometimes it's a part of the board that doesn't make sense. It is what's in their heart, and what is being desired is for you to come to them, not in the way that you want, that you think. Because if you hear that in your fire mind, you're all automatically saying what you're not going to do. This is metaphorically, this is love, not your actions, not your Mars. Cut your Mars off, not your Ram. Your Ram isn't needed here. Your heart is. That's the problem. That has been exactly the issue here. Meditation, Four of Cups. I like the fact that the Field Tarot decided to call this meditation just before I get into that clarifier, because I really do feel like that's what it is. It's boredom and da-da-da. I mean, for you, it definitely will be boredom. But for your person, they're in a deep meditative state. A part of that Four of Cups that is missed in a lot of the explanations that I hear. And there are multiple explanations for every card, but it's going within. Just like this Hermit did, just like they did in the past. That's going in for answers, period, to figure out what went wrong. We're talking about Virgo energy. But when we're talking about Four of Cups, we're talking about water sign energy. And only a water sign understands what happens. Okay, water signs stand up. I am Cancer Sun. Only we know what that feels like. Sometimes you need to just set the love to the side for a second. And depending on which one of the water signs you are, that's how you cope. So if you're a Cancer, you're going to retreat within your shell. If you are a Pisces, you are already swimming up and downstream a million times a day anyway. So that's probably what you're doing. You're leaving the situation and swimming away. And wherever you go swim to, you calibrate and do what you do, and then you swim on back. And then for a Scorpio, it's that pincher. I mean, Cancer has the claws, but it's like, I don't see a bunch of swords as far as language. So I don't feel like that is what was done, Scorpio, if Scorpio energy is in here anywhere. I feel like they probably just chucked the deuces and was like, I need some time. The thing is if you try to push, then they're going to push back with Scorpios. Like, and when they leave, they're not really gone. Don't let them tell you otherwise. If there's Scorpio energy in here, Aries, don't do it, because I know better. Maybe your person doesn't know better, but I do. You're in the corner watching. That's what you're doing. You're like, we're going to see what this we're going to see what this person is doing. So anyway, enough of that. This is Stand By Me, being clarified by Stand By Me. And then this is the part that I've been trying to get to. The devil is being clarified by control, feeling trapped, loss of self-respect. And that is what it is. The King of Pentacles is being clarified by weather the storm. So this person is very solid. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person is solid and they know what they want. And it's interesting that they're a boss in their own right, maybe, because it's power. And then we have control, we have devil. So it could be, when you're looking at control, what is clarifying this devil energy, you guys could just be clashing because you're both bosses in your own right. Again, like I said in that bonus video, I feel like there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. This is what came out. Sometimes I think you can be a little controlling, and that pushes me away. What are we trying to control here? Like, I don't get it. You can't tell somebody how to dress, tell somebody how to think. If you don't respect this person and accept this person for who they are, then why even waste your time? I get to a point where, you know, even in my sessions, I try to tell people, when I ask people in their sessions, what did this person do to deserve this? If you can't answer that question, then you may want to rethink why you're with a person. I want to know, you know, and this feels like, you know, some of us, we don't see, but we feel like because of who we are, we have the right to tell somebody how to be. When in actuality, you don't have no type of rights to tell nobody anything. It's evidenced by some of the comments in YouTube. People just think because they woke up, they can just say stuff to you. And it's just like, you can't. Same rule kind of applies in relationships. If this isn't a marriage, like, well, you're not legally bound to a person, it's simple. And I know that it's harder for some of us than others, but if you're not happy, you got to leave. That doesn't mean that just because you're disappointed that gives you some type of carte blanche to sit on the phone or, you know, and verbally abuse a person. It's rough, especially for fixed energy. It's rough, but I'm seeing that there's a lot of control issues here. High Priestess, that's intuition, not following it. That's not necessarily something that fire signs that you definitely struggle with that as a collective. Because you're battling, and that could be that control. You're battling fire signs, and I'm talking to all of you guys if you're here watching. Your intuition is that voice, your voice saying, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We're not doing this. But your entitlement as a fire sign and that impulse that you have is like, I'm doing this because. And as you get older and as you get through different phases in your life, I noticed that in my more mature signs, emotionally too, you have to get to a point where you listen to your intuition over your this entitlement that you have. And we all have that. We all have it, and we just have it, and it comes out in different elements. But this is a fire video, so that's what we're talking about you. And then we have clarity. Clear your thoughts to see what's in front of you. That's what needs to be done. Let's go into what the heck was that? Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm trying to figure out what that was, guys. I have no idea what that was, but anyway. Let's go into get some of these. Retreat, soulmates, come to me, stand by me, control, weather out the storm, and clarity. Okay, Aries. This person loves you. They want to stand by you. They want to weather out this storm with you, but you guys have a lot of things between you guys when it comes down to this control and this devil. I am going to go in right now and find out what some of those things are. And we have some of you guys are dreaming about one another. Some of you guys get your intuition in your dreams. If this person popped up in your dream, then that is one of the things that you can't control. And also when you're trying to control, you're trying to push your feelings down for how you feel about the person, which in turn still causes problems. Acceptance. Yep. I have been preaching this entire reading about changing the way somebody else is. But Spirit is saying accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance and open flows. Open to flow. You can't change someone else to make you feel comfortable for what you want them to do. That's just not how it works. But there's definitely been a lot of control here. What else do we have? we have soul imprints. What are you trying to control? What is the control here doing? Unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritance are affecting the situation. All right, so that's something else entirely. But new love is desired, or a new phase in love. Tell me what else. So obviously there's unresolved wounds from other people. Yep, I knew it. Deception. This is probably the biggest issue here. Someone is not being honest or withholding information. And honestly, I think that what has been withheld here is feelings. So we're going to cut it right there. Your person wants a new phase in love. You guys have been arguing. And I don't mean to get in the middle of your argument, but I feel and hear what's going on here. You guys have got to get out of this. No more controlling. Try to meet each other halfway. But what they're not telling you is that that's how they feel. They feel like although you have pushed them away, they can't stay away from you. They really they didn't leave. They didn't walk away. They just kind of moved to the side a little bit to find the clarity that they needed. Because I personally think that this deception is for the Aries. Get mad all you want. But I feel like you actually do love this person. And you're doing everything in your power to hold that love down. And you have been withholding. I don't see third party. So don't come and try to make it that, because I don't see it. I see two people who are bosses in their own right, trying to make it work and trying to maybe control the other one just a little bit to make it easier for them, because they really don't want to admit how they feel about one another. But your person is coming, bearing their soul. They're in their head right now, because this is for sure. And I also want to show you this sun. There is no cups here. They're talking to you in a way that you understand. You may not understand that Ace of Cups, Aries, but you damn sure understand the sun. You understand that fire. And this person is good for you. Because, you know, if you guys can just get out of your own way, this is a beautiful reading. So let me know. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. They walked away to find clarity, but they're on their way back. You are their soulmate. They can't be without you. They really do want to get back to friendship and rebuild this brick by brick. Because if they don't, then you guys are just going to keep getting in your own way. And this is not going to flourish into the beautiful love that it can be. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Aries. I will see you. Where are we? In a couple days, like I said in the bonus, when I give you your week 2. And we're going to catch you up, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.